Hey you guys, this is another DIY. I'm going to be doing quite a few of these this year. I'm starting out today with these stools. I'm going to transform them into some cute little orange benches that you can use for either putting toys in, hiding throw blankets for your living room, and also providing extra seating. I'm going to be adding tassels. So this is a really simple project. Anyone can do it. All you just need to do is pick out the color choice that you want and just start working. All you need is a glue gun, scissors, and a staple gun. This bin was only $19.99. And to glue these on using my hot glue gun, all you need is a steady hand and to keep a straight line. And the easiest way to do that is to just make sure that you have it alongside the edge at the top. Therefore, you know that you are going to have a straight line going all the way around. And this trim is actually just giving it a more expensive look. It's the light color, but you can use any particular color you want for this project. You could have even used orange tassels because today we're going to be using orange and white fabric. Now this is going to be used for extra seating and storage space for toys and throw blankets in the bungalow home that we're decorating in South Georgia for our family. It's like a meetup family spot when we visit our mom. Again, this is so simple to do, and I urge anyone to find these bins. You can go to Home Goods or just buy a bin that's already designed. But this particular bin was $19.99, and it looks finished right now. But the pattern that we're using is going to be some pattern left over that we use to make drapes, and so we wanted to match the drapes, and we thought that would make it look a little bit more expensive if we did that and tie into the room. So first you'll need to remove the band, and be careful because you're going to need to replace this band. And the reason why you need this band is because it makes the stool, the lid, stay in place on the stool. So if someone was to sit on it, it wouldn't slide over or slide out. So you want to keep that band. Now I found my center for the seating, and I'm just going to go around with some scissors and cut my pattern out. You make sure you cut just enough to curve around and have room to staple along the edges. Now, I'm doing two stools, so I want to go ahead and cut out my next pattern, which I want it to be the same. So I'm going to center my stool in front of the pattern that I want, and I'm going to cut around. And I'm going to pin it down nice and tight so that it will be in the center of my design and not hanging halfway off the frame. I'm going to staple one side, and then I'm going to go to the other side and staple it down. Therefore, I know that my fabric will not be moving, and I can continue to staple around quite freely. And once I'm done with that, stapling to both edges, you can go ahead and remove your pins safely and feel more comfortable with knowing that your fabric is not moving. So to curve around edges, you'll kind of have to twist and bend the fabric a little bit, like a little small tiny fold, just barely giving you a pleat that will not show on the top of your seat, but it will show on the bottom. Once I finished stapling it completely around, I took all the old staples out of the rim. And again, this is a very important piece, so you do need to remove it and you do need to put it back. And now I'm going to try to fit it back in and staple it back into place so that it can go back onto my stool for a perfect fit and safe to sit on. I urge everyone to take a chance on redesigning their own stools, benches, chairs. These are such easy steps to take with just stapling on the fabric and putting it back on. You guys, takes no time at all. This literally, for two bins, took me about 30 minutes or less. Now that I got the rim back on, my seat is ready, and as you can see, it's perfectly centered. The pattern is not crooked on the fabric. It looks just like it was store-bought, and it's back on, and I upgraded my seating and made it more valuable. And this pattern will be perfect for the drapes in the bungalow house. I can't wait to share that with you also. I'm going to do the second one, and now I have two. Aren't they beautiful? $19.99, you guys. Now they're worth a whole lot more, plus extra love and care. And it's something that you can say that you did, that you designed, that you created. So that's what makes it even more special. So I hope you like this DIY. Thanks for joining me, you guys. Okay guys, thanks for hanging in tight with me. Now I'm going to show you a little bit of abstract painting that I decided to do to go into that living area space beside the door. I mixed yellow and red to make orange paint. I'm doing an abstract painting of the city of Waycross because it is a city that's surrounded by trains, and the trains go way across the town. But anyway, I just want to do some kind of abstract painting creativity. And with abstract art, there's really no particular style that you can really use that will be wrong. So even if you can't paint, you can just splash some paints on there. But my secret to painting is to use like lots of metallics, silvers, golds. I like oils and acrylic, things that shine, and to always paint the outside edges. And I also, once the painting is dry, I do an acrylic varnish on it to give it that shine and new-like finish, store-bought look. And like I said, you can't go wrong. So it doesn't matter what design you use. Just don't be afraid to pick up a canvas and paint. See how that shines? Wow. I'm really impressed with it. I like it, and I got lots of compliments on it. And I really think it's going to fit well. Well, you guys, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it so much. Have a wonderful day.